cozy corner of the web. We talk about all things natural, handmade, faith, and motherhood. And in today's video, I've been really meaning to sew for a while, but just because of the season that I am right now in life, it's a little bit difficult to do the things that I want to do. So we're going to be upcycling some pieces that I have. These are some really nice linen and cotton pieces that I wore and loved so much in my last pregnancy. But for today, I am going to be using this one, and if you look forward to the other tutorials, please don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also tag along in the sewing journey, and hopefully you are able to get inspired and make them too. This is the dress that I have. This is a linen and rayon blend. This is a size medium. I really love this in my pregnancy, and I just cannot throw it away. It has like this little, just like a little detail of a V on it, and I just think it's so pretty, and I just cannot give it away yet. The other day I was in Old Navy, and I just love to like try out clothes and see how they fit me, where is my style going. And I basically saw like it was a crop top, but it was like a linen crop top, and then it was like some linen pants, and they were the same color, and I just like looked so well put together, and I just love that look. I really do enjoy how thick this is, and I'm going to be making a skirt out of this. So this already has pockets. Sewing is a very enjoyable experience for me. However, sometimes I just want to finish things, but I have 3 children, so we're going to do this at the ease and the rhythm of motherhood. So I'm currently in my room, and I don't have any more mirrors, so I'm gonna do this in the front of my mirror. Basically, the pockets start right on my hip area, and I do want to consider that I have to hem it. So the skirt is going to be around this length. I'm thinking about cutting up here and putting bows to this because I've been loving that so much, but I don't want to buy anything. I'm gonna actually leave around like 1.5 inches for the skirt because there needs to be put an elastic, and then I'm just gonna cut the rest from there, so it's gonna be like our crop top. But because we're gonna open it up and put bows on this, then we can style this on the top of other shirts and stuff. This is a high five to all my girlies out there who their dinner table is absolutely their office, their sewing table, their homeschool table. Like, we're here, we're together, and we're doing this with grace and style, people. I don't have a strainer. I know that I should get one. I just don't, but I will get one soon. So if you want, this is a part where you can like straighten everything. Such a mama that I completely forgot to not cut right in the half, but it's okay because I think I have a solution. Just gonna put like a little square like this in that part, so I'm just gonna put it together again. to stop recording. Basically hemmed everything, and then I'm just putting together all of these pieces, and it's gonna be like a patchwork kind of thing. Now for the skirt, we have a slight of a problem. One side is shorter than the other one. What we're gonna do is grab your elastics. I'm going to be using this width of elastic. It's not so thick, it's not so thin. For our skirt, what I'm going to be doing, and it's gonna be tricky because the dress, like it is naturally more shorter than the other side, so we have like a little side here that was not cut even. We're just gonna be folding it. I'm going to be leaving a little bit of space on top, and then sew right under it. And then we're going to do that for the whole part, and then we're gonna also sew the bottom. And when we do that, we're gonna leave a little space because that's where we're gonna put our elastic in. 36 inches on my waist. I have a postpartum belly. I feel like I am fluctuating a lot, so I'm just gonna leave like 2 inches more, so it can be like really comfortable to wear. Probably take measurements. I'm just simply not feeling it today. I ended up using a thinner elastic, just like a smaller one because of the pockets, and I don't want to sacrifice the pockets. But if not, I would just cut them and just have like a thicker band. Remember that it should be like a little bit like the double, because you're gonna twist it and then you're gonna hem it. So just make sure that you have enough space to put the elastic, to fold it, and to hem it. putting things through. I'm gonna grab a safety pin. I'm just gonna pull it through, close it, and get that through. As I'm doing this, I just wanted to talk a little bit like, how are you doing? Like sometimes finding the time can be a little bit difficult because it's just how it is. That's just how motherhood rolls. But don't forget that this is like a time that is not gonna last too. And even though I feel confident that I'm going to finish it today, but it's because it's an easy piece, and even if it weren't, like my baby is going through like a growing spurt, like how I like to call it, and you know, things sometimes just get complicated, and that's fine. And I think like one of the most joyful things about motherhood is learning that a piece of who you wear, it's not gonna ever come back, but it can only get better. And how does it get better? Because sometimes I feel like God, like the fruits of the spirit, I feel like God really like sharps us in through this season of motherhood, so we can be able to experience the fruits of the spirit. We are able to experience what it means to slow down and what it means to shift. And I just feel like oh, it's raining. It's like, it's such a cozy day today. It's raining. It's oh, there you go. It's raining. It's cozy. In the island it tends to get really hot, so just to have this weather and to know that summer is just right there in the corner and it's just gonna be really hot. To the mama that is feeling inspired to pick up old hobby, to start doing something again, to start studying a theme or something, like I don't even know, you name it. This journey of us unfolds into so many great things and hats that we get to develop as we grow. We learn how to cook, we learn how to bake, we learn how to garden, we learn how to teach because we become teachers. And then like you understand that our job, like our most important job, is to nurture, is to love, is to be present. And sometimes, like for example, when my kids are always touching me, if physical touch is not a love language of yours, then it can be a little bit overwhelming. So I allow myself to acknowledge what are my likings and what are not, and to also comprehend that one of my roles is to nurture and to comfort. So when we are out, like I just love to have my oldest just like on top of me, because I am like with my baby, and then I have my baby in the carrier, and then I put like my toddler in the stroller, and then I have her just like grabbing my legs, and it's like one of the sweetest things ever. So I need to like learn how to love that, not only in that phase, but also when I'm home, because I'm constantly here. This is their home and I'm their home. So I do acknowledge when I am overstimulated, and when it's that's pretty much it for me. But also to be graceful and to love that they love just being on top of me. I am making these videos and I'm just like feeling so inspired to share the things that I do in my daily life, the things that I'm learning in my motherhood. And the most thing is to be disciplined, because I feel like God is putting all of these creative ideas and themes to speak about. So I need to be disciplined and follow through with what He's putting into my hands. So yeah, sometimes it can get a lot with 3 babies. I'm learning how to edit, I'm learning how to speak, I'm learning just things that go into creating videos. So yeah, sometimes I am like, give me 1 second, but then I remember that this is my life with them, and it is such an opportunity to breathe, to understand the timings, to understand how to do things with them. Maybe you're going through with something like that as well. Either something you're learning, something you want to get your hands on, a project that you want to embark on. If you're serving in any type of ministry and then you're just like, how am I gonna do this? How on earth am I gonna do this with a kid? Then you're not alone. We're all going through that. Okay, so there you go. We did it. Just gonna take the safety pin out. I'm gonna sew both ends together, and then I'm gonna close the hem right on the bottom. Woo! So this is how it's looking. I'm really enjoying it. What I did was, because the skirt was so long, just in case something happened, then I just kind of took it and folded it inside and then just stitched it right there, and there you go. It's like more fitted, so if I do get a bigger belly for some reason, then I just can take it out and it will expand. So there you go. Now for the bows, I'm just gonna make it out of here, just cut it, sew it, and then unfold it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it, and then when we're gonna cut it, we're gonna put it back ends together. When we're about to sew, we're just basically gonna sew like from a line. So when we're ending this line, right here, we're gonna take it and we're gonna do like a diagonal stitch like this. So then we're gonna cut whatever is we're not going to be using, and then we unfold it a really nice thick and then thinner on the end, and that's where our bow is gonna be. And then this is what we're gonna be using for the insides of the vest. And then I'm just gonna use 3. I'm gonna make them I'm not gonna force myself too much here. I'm gonna make them right using a ruler, and I'm just gonna cut. This, like I mentioned, you're just gonna put the both sides ends together. Remember that you're just gonna create a line that goes from here until the end, and when you arrive to the end, you're gonna make a diagonal stitch. We're gonna do, when we get like that, you're gonna leave your needle down. You're gonna switch it a little bit, just like put it diagonal. You're gonna press it down, and then you're just gonna do this slowly. So here are your straps, and after you have flipped them through, you should have like this pointy thingy to it, and this is the part where you take a plancha, a strainer, and you know, put it really straight and neat, but I don't have one, so I'm just gonna be doing this right on the spot. And I'm just gonna take the ones that are quite longer. I'm just gonna cut them, and it will be fine because you're still gonna hem it once you put it in your vest. So there should not be an issue with that. Should be. I decided to do 3 bows, so it would be 6 strings, but if you want like two on the top and then like at the end to be open, then that would be really cute as well. But I'm just gonna do 3 just for the funsies. And another tip, it would be to take it and put it like this. You see the sides with the sides. Again, you fold it really nice and taut. Okay, so when you're folding it, just make a little triangle like that, and then you kind of flip it through. There you go. A brand new day. This is how it's currently looking. It is extremely lovely, and it's been a while since I don't sew, so while I was cutting the threads, I kind of made this little haul, and then also in here, but you know, it's not about perfection, it's about pursuing. So I'm just gonna take and sew it by hand on that side so it just doesn't show so much, and it's gonna be fine.